morning, beautiful people, and Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve, but I thought we'd do a realistic, like, holiday, solo holiday, just sort of like vlog. Like, this is literally what I do every holiday, even though I think I said in my last vlog that I think it's this is the last year that I spend Christmas alone. I think I'm gonna start back going home on Christmas consistently. Like I typically do, but the last couple years I haven't, because I've also picked up traveling on the Christmas holiday. But what I think I'm going to do is make sure, I didn't travel this year obviously, but I chose to do other stuff, so I'm in Chicago. But I will be picking back up on my like holiday travel for Christmas time. So anyway, I was saying that I think that I am going to make sure that I schedule my flights out of St. Louis. It's kind of a pain in the ass though, because I don't think it's an international hub. And so I'll have to do some sort of like layover where I can get a lot of like direct flights out of Chicago. That will be the only like pain in the ass, but it's worth it to spend at least one of the holidays a year with my family. I don't know. This last quarter of the year, I've just been more drawn to like making time for family. So anyway, last year that we will be spending Christmas solo, so I thought I'd document it. Anyway, the key to a good solo holiday is to treat it like every other day, at least at the top of the day. So I mean, for me, I personally like to keep my routine. So as you saw, I got up 4 o'clock, went to the gym. I'm going to make my protein shake. We need to find something. I need to find like a risotto recipe and some sort of protein that I want to cook for Christmas dinner tomorrow. We're going to go to the store before work, so that means I need to stop talking, make my protein shake, head to the find me a recipe, take a shower, head to the store before work, come back home, work. And then I have a couple other things I think on my to-do list, but we'll talk about them later. Let's make my little protein shake. Okay, so I think I decided on scallops. So I'm gonna do scallops in like a pecorino romano risotto, and I think that's going to be Christmas dinner. So I need to go back over and get some scallops. These owls be so fucking small. This is for the risotto. I could also drink this. This Bellegosse Pinot is really good. This is also a really good bottle to take as like a host gift, or like if you're hosting dinner, to have at dinner. The price point is about $49.99, so about $50. It's on sale for $42. Why do I feel like I don't see cabs nowhere? Well, this is all Pinot. That must be God saying, girl, just drink the white wine. You don't need 2 bottles of wine anyway. So I'm just gonna drink that Sauvignon Blanc that I got. Here go the cab right here. Nah, cause they got that one sale for $14.99. Sorry, guys. I'll grab that.
I know this is something I gotta do.
Get my baby on the line. I'm always in love with my man. So I sing you this song, and I make it up to you. Yeah.
much later. Calm down. I hate that it, okay, I heard you. Give me a minute. God damn. That's very annoying. I hate that little feature of the thing. I heard you beep. You don't have to keep beeping. It is much later in the day. And when I say much later, I mean it's 8 o'clock. And I ain't ate a thing. And I am starving. So my little cute little snacky setup that I was gonna make, not happening. I'm about to put this pesto pizza in this oven. I'm gonna eat that. I got some ice cream. I left the house again, got some ice cream because I didn't get nothing. I'm gonna eat a few scoops of the ice cream, and then I'm getting in the bed because I'm tired. I got, first of all, I doom scroll on Pinterest after work for like so long, which felt good. I haven't like just doom scrolled on Pinterest. I was probably on Pinterest for like an hour and a half, maybe 2. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe like an hour and a half. And then, yeah, because then my sister FaceTimed me. We were on like a family FaceTime because it's my great nephew's first Christmas. So he's opening up gifts tonight and tomorrow, so he's not like overwhelmed. So he opened up gifts at his mommy's house tonight, and then with his mom and dad, and then tomorrow he'll open up gifts at my sister's house. So anyway, we sat on FaceTime and watched him open his gifts. And then I start moving those books around. I think I recorded a little bit of that. And then my curtains got here early, so I was like, ooh, let me hang up my curtains. Of course, the damn hooks up there janky, because janky promoter, janky home decor here. So first of all, it wasn't gonna stay up there anyway. And then also, I opened the curtain rod. I swear I thought I bought one of those retractable ones that you could like push and pull out. No, it's the same exact one that I bought before, and it's too long, so I had to order another curtain rod. Just wasting money. So I had to order another curtain rod. That won't be here until Saturday. I rehung the little slots that it goes into. It's still janky, but I think it's janky enough, like it's sturdy enough in its jank, like the ones that's already hung, that I should be fine. Fingers crossed, because I'm running out of spaces to put holes in the wall. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm fucking the wall up. So that took forever just for it not to work. And then also I realized I went to Trader Joe's Home Goods last week a couple days ago, because I needed to get curtains, because I knew I was taking the curtains off of where the laundry room is to use on the wall. I forgot the curtain. So this weekend I gotta go find curtains to hang up at the laundry room, so that ugly ass laundry, like wash and dryer, isn't like showing. Anyway, we about to make some pizza. I just needed to check and make sure that my ice isn't melting on my, like that's in the thing for my scallops, because that's how I'm keeping them fresh in the refrigerator. Anyway, we're making this, and then I realized I'm using both of the little baking sheets I got. So like, what am I about to cook this on? Place it on a baking sheet. I'm using my baking sheets. Oh no, I'm using all of my baking sheets. I don't have any. I'm just gonna use this new little baking rack that I got. Okay, it's getting real ghetto in here. It's a very ghetto Christmas. Ooh. Ghetto Christmas. Ooh, ghetto Christmas. Oh, I'm hungry. I will say, after New Year's, I have to tighten back up like I was when I first got on my workout program with Ash, because I gotta be back tight before my birthday, just because a little goal. So I'm gonna enjoy these next couple weeks, because it's coming to an end, baby. It's chicken breast and salmon and rice. It's coming to an end. I desperately need to run my dishwasher. I am hungry. I'm like starving. So I'm gonna make a little bit of that snack that I had the other day. I keep checking those scallops to make sure they not changing colors. Like, I'm gonna be pissed off if they go bad overnight, because girl, they were $30. I went to the store to pick up some ice cream. This little like market. I missed my Toto's market, because Toto's had all the good drinks. Girl, they didn't have no good drinks. I ended up getting that. Ooh, it's kind of good though. A pink lemonade. Lemonade ain't really my my thing, you know? This Jordanaire relish that I just randomly picked up in the grocery store one day. And I didn't open it until yesterday, and I'm glad I did, because this was actually fire. And I got some feta cheese. Let me give y'all a better look. Put a little bit of this. Measure with your heart. Cheese in there. And we're gonna eat them with these. Hold on, y'all can't see that. Then I'm gonna eat it with these olive flats, Italian crackers. Let's taste this together. And then that's it for the night, y'all. This is a really good Christmas Eve. I mean, yeah, Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. I worked. I ran my errands. Well, I ran my errands this morning. Then I worked. Then I doom scroll Pinterest, which I haven't done in a long time. Ooh, look. Oh, this is nice. This looks good. Then I did a little rearranging in the apartment. I got to FaceTime with my nephew while he opened gifts, and now I'm eating a little snack and my little junk food dinner, and that's it. Sounds like a good day. Oh, I watched Preacher's Wife again because I want to torture myself and cry over Whitney Houston. I love me a salty, cheesy snack. These crackers okay. It's not like nothing special. I actually like the pita crackers that I had yesterday better, but they'll do. Merry Christmas to, is this the one with the hole under the pit? No. Yeah, I've had this robe. But first off, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas morning. It is 4:30. I'm a little behind. I let myself lay down for like 10 minutes. But I'm still trying to keep my schedule just more so I don't run into people in the gym. I like to be in the gym by myself, which is why it's really hard for me to be like, oh, I'll just go later in the morning. No, it may be people there. So that's really why. But I do plan on working out, coming back upstairs, hopping in the shower, and I'm getting back in the bed. And I'm gonna give myself a big, fat Christmas morning nap, okay? So don't cry for me, Argentina, but I just wanted to pop on to show you how we're starting Christmas morning the same way we started yesterday. You don't even see all of that. Girl, all of my creatine is at the bottom of the cup, and I have to like slurp it up. And I mean, it don't taste like shit, but it's kind of grainy. I'm like, oh, I wish you would just stay mixed in the pre-workout. But Merry Christmas. I'm appreciative of all of you. Damn. What can I say? Might tell you a joke, won't tell you a lie. I'm cool, cause these y'all niggas not mine. I really tell that shit. I'm the one do the hiring and firm. That nigga ain't spending no money, that's not a red flag. Bitch, that's a siren, dummy. I need a rich nigga, not a bitch nigga. Show me what you got. Losers. I ain't pretending shit. This go hit every time, even though I missed my chocolate. I miss my chocolate. I'm a chocolate girl, and when I ordered my protein powder the last time, I wasn't paying attention, and I got vanilla bean, which isn't terrible, but it's not my preference. I got like 2 scoops left, and it's done, and I can go buy my chocolate again. But this is good too. Anyway, I was in the gym today, and I think this era of Angela is over. This solo holiday, you know, I need my peace, you know, slow, quiet. I think it's over. I literally miss my family. Like, I literally thought about my family the entire time that I was in the gym, and like, I'm gonna FaceTime them when everybody get up to like open gifts. But I really do, and I think I said this either on TikTok or maybe in last week's vlog, or this past week's vlog, but I think this is an end of an era. I don't need to be this selfish anymore, right? A part of the reason I stopped going home, like forcing myself to go home and stuff like that, is just because I had a lot of emotions that I hadn't learned how to like regulate, right? Like me and my sisters obviously have different experiences of our mothers and of our mother, and you know, just different experiences that we've had, and neither of us like knowing how to like regulate our emotions, and nobody's understanding or respecting each other's perception of like their experiences, or just, you know, their experiences in general. And so for me, I just, when you don't know how to regulate your emotions, you either suppress them and you could be sick, which has happened to me, right? I have 3 instances in my life where I have come up with illnesses just out of the blue that likely were dormant. My skin lupus, Bell's palsy, my extreme like psoriasis flare-ups, things like that have happened because I mean, obviously there's like internal things. I have autoimmune deficiencies, things like that, you know, cause diseases, but you know, they're really brought on, or the flare-ups, the outbreaks, the extreme experiences of these different issues have all come from very stressful parts, like very stressful experiences in my life. And I think it's less about the experience itself and more about not having the ability to regulate my emotions. And when we say like regulate your emotions, regulate your nervous system, it's not about not feeling that emotion or not having an emotional reaction. I'm not an emotionless person. Quite the opposite. I am a very emotional person, but I have learned how to not let my frustration, emotions, you know, even like the feeling of being uncomfortable, let that consume me to the point where it makes me sick. And so like my answer to being sort of like overstimulated by how, I mean, quite frankly, I have a large family. I have a lot of nieces and nephews, you know what I'm saying, different experiences, you know, unsaid words, unspoken like issues, which we still have. We're not perfect, I'm not saying that, but I just think me and my siblings and my nieces and nephews are just getting older, and you know, our parents or parent figures are getting older, things are happening in our family, and I think it's just pushing all of us to be more like family oriented. And so I say all of that to say, like, I was like, oh, I should have just went home for Christmas. So I do think that this is going to be my last solo Christmas, unless, you know, circumstances say otherwise. So it's right at like 3:40. I am starting to cook. I've already like chopped everything. Y'all know I gotta record from my Barely Cooking with Angela series that I'm doing on social media, but I also want to like grab footage for this vlog too. So I'm gonna just go bitch batch. But what I'm doing right now is I'm about to open this wine because I need it for the meal, but I figure since I gotta cook with it, I might as well, like drink some of it too. Move that out the way, because the last thing I need to do is break one of my glasses. I would be, is this a twist on top? What the fuck? Oh, it is. The Ghetto. I love this brand's Cabernet. I had this on Thanksgiving in Cab, remember, and I told y'all that I had their Cab at damn, I forgot the name of the steakhouse. Y'all know my brain is bad, but anyway, I went to a steakhouse here in Chicago during restaurant week a few years ago, like 2020, like right before COVID. So 2019, like the winter before COVID, or was it 2020? Either way, I had it with my steak at restaurant week and fell in love with it. So I love their Cab. It does not come with a twist bottle, and it was not, this was pretty inexpensive, so I should have been on. This is just Sauvignon Blanc, and I need white wine for the risotto, so we might as well have a little bit. It's not terrible. Like, it's a good cheap Sauv Blanc to have, like if you're having like a pool party, because for me, as a not really a white wine drinker, I drink it more like in the summertime because it just feels more appropriate when it's warm outside. Like if I was going on a boat with my homegirls, and I know my homegirls are white wine drinkers, I would grab this because it's like inexpensive but not terrible tasting. Okay, so here's what we got so far. I've chopped the onions and garlic. That's all the aromatics that we're going to need. You need butter for the risotto. I've toasted the risotto for a few minutes on the stove. And then I also have some chicken broth just on low heat, keeping it warm so I can ladle into the risotto. This is 1 cup of risotto. I didn't want to cook too much. It's 1 cup. So for 1 cup, I'm warming up about 3.5 cups of chicken broth, and that should be enough. I can always add more if I need to. Now I'm going to pull those scallops out and pray they don't look crazy, because I haven't looked at them since this morning. It doesn't smell like super fishy, so I'm thinking they're good. And then also my crab cakes as well. I just got 2 of these Maryland crab cakes. So they're fresh. I just didn't make them. You know what I'm saying? This is the moment of truth. Oh yeah, they look fine. Okay, praise God. Not y'all filling the damn sink. I'm gonna clean these off and wipe any of like fatty tissue that may be on there. Get all of that off of there. Oh, these are pretty clean. They did a good job. Just peeling that little fatty piece off of there. I don't like that. Ugh. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I should have left that. Yeah. I won't tell a lie. I won't tell a lie. I got a little overwhelmed trying to cook the scallops. This is my first time making scallops in the stainless steel pan. I forgot all about that. So I got a little overwhelmed with trying to wash the risotto, watch the scallops. I got a little overwhelmed, so I'm done. I'm just going to show y'all my plate. This is my plate. It looks delicious. Crab cakes, that's my risotto. Those are my scallops. I did pretty good for my first time in the stainless steel. I think I will cook less of them at once and let the pan get a little bit hotter so it'll have even more of a crispier crust on the scallops, but I think it's pretty crusty for my first attempt. I'm very, very proud of this dinner. But look at my, y'all know this is sending me to the moon. It's sending me to the moon. Look at my stove. It's greased all over my stove.